Blue Jay fans, I was not expecting at all to make a Blue Jays video, but here we are as the Blue Jays acquire infielder Yangervis Solarte. Now, this trade for the Blue Jays, I think, does a lot for this team. You know, main reason to make sure if Devin Travis and Troy Tulowitzki, who have been very injury-prone over the last few years, you have guys to back them up. You have Aledmus Diaz you acquired earlier, and now you have Yangervis Solarte to replace them if need be, and also fantastic backups as well. Now, Yangervis Solarte is not a snub. He's not a bad player at all. He's not a career backup player. But before we break into what he is all about, contract status, where he fits in this team, that kind of thing, what did we give up? Well, we gave up two players, one just a minor leaguer, and one was our 18th ranked prospect, Yangervis, I think it was, or what was his name? I don't even know, right? Edward Yangervis, 18th ranked prospect. I mean, you know, he hit 277 in A-ball. And he's already 21. I mean, he did hit 17 home runs and 18 stolen bases before earning a promotion to High Dunedin. So, I mean, yeah, you got to give up something to get something. But it wasn't a really big mistake trading this guy, because really we never really heard of this guy coming into it. And then you get, I think it was Jack Carduff, I think the other name was. I'm just trying to look here. Jared Karkuff, 24-year-old. Nothing really going on there. Don't you worry about that. And you get an MLB ready. He's 30 years old. He's been in the league for, 3 years now? Yeah, he came into the league a little bit late, but he's a career 267 hitter. Had a down year last year, only hitting 255. Career on base percentage of 327. Again, 314 OBP last year. But you look what this guy does. You know, first off, last year, career high in home runs. He had 18 home runs, 64 RBIs, walked 37 times, and this is the thing I like. In 466 at-bats last season, he only had 61 strikeouts. That is a very good rate. That is a very good number. That's nice to see after what we saw this year from the Blue Jays strikeout percentage-wise. He also got 21 doubles this year, scored 49 runs. Again, a player that is a solid piece to this team. Now, I understand we still need outfielders. Obviously, with Bautista gone, you need that right fielder. And yes, another starter would be nice. And yeah, a reliever or two might be good as well. But what you did here is you added depth to your infield. You think about what we had last year, Darwin Barney, who scraped just over the 200 mark, and Ryan Goins, who could never hit over 220. This time, you got Aledmus Diaz. He's going to be, hopefully, 250 or higher batting average, and same with Yangervis Solarte. Those are upgrades to your backup position, and they might not even end up being backups, depending on the health of Travis and Tulowitzki. Good deals. I understand there's more things to look into, but a very good deal, a very good job by the Jays finding this. And also, he's a very good defender as well. He can play third base, he can play shortstop, and he can play second base. Now, everybody, don't get your underwear in a knot. This doesn't mean Donaldson's getting traded because he can play third base. Doesn't mean anything. He can back up Donaldson. He can back up Tulowitzki. He can back up Travis. For goodness sake, he can start if one of them ain't ready. This is why you have depth. And good depth is nice for this team because the injuries last year hurt them so much. And two of the guys that were injured most of the time, like I said, over and over, Travis and Tulowitzki, you've now addressed that situation as backups. And that's great to see. That's very, very nice to see. Now, what is the contract length for this guy? Now, he is 30. But in the 2018 season, he is signed for $4 million. You know what? That ain't much at all. Fine. Whatever. Sure. Now, he has that is his last year of his contract. However, he has two club options from what I'm seeing here. The 2019 club option is $5.5 million per season, not per season, that year. And the 2020, if he's still around at 32 years of age, an $8 million club option. I think it's a club option here. But you know what? It's something you can get out of. If he doesn't work this year, you can get out of that contract. If he works great, pick it up. It's a very low risk and a possibly very high reward. Same with Aledmys Diaz. You didn't give up much. You could be getting a lot. Same with this trade for Yangervis Solarte. Great thing there. I mean, you look at what you gave up. Yeah, ranked 18th prospect. But look, do you need him? Not really. You look at what this team is moving forward. The amount of young guys they have on this team, it's crazy, right? The amount of young teams they have coming up that we're all very, very, very excited for. I'm trying to figure out what position this Oliveras guy was. But you guys will let me know in the comments, and then we'll kind of discuss it from there. But if he's an infielder, then what's the point in keeping him around? Let's say Devin Travis stays healthy for the rest of his career and is fantastic. Let's say Justin Smoke stays around. Bang, first and second base. Who's your shortstop and third base? Bichette and Guerrero Jr. And oh yeah, do you guys forget about Logan Warmoth? Did you forget about Gurriel Jr.? Yeah, those are other guys that can play the infield. If he is an infielder, I'm totally fine making that move. If he's an outfielder, but again, you still have Anthony Alford. You got Teoscar Hernandez. For goodness sake, you still have Kevin Pillar. We're okay to make that deal, and I'm happy they made that deal. I'm very happy with this trade. Is it a right field? Is it a prime position this team needs? No. But is it something you had to address in the offseason? Absolutely, and they did it, and I'm happy. I think if you're not happy, I'd love to hear why. Please don't say, well, they need a right fielder and they need that fifth starter. Yes, we all know they do. But this trade specifically, what do you guys think? I enjoy it. I like it. Beautiful. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are happy with this signing, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What do you guys think of Yangervis Solarte? Just from what you've seen, stats, highlights, all that kind of stuff. I like the looks of him. He's a lefty bat, too. Not a bad thing whatsoever. I understand Ryan Goins was, too. But this is a more prolific bat. Defensively, he ain't too shabby whatsoever either. Obviously not Ryan Goins-esque, but still not a bad player defensively. That's fine by me, all right? So you know what, guys? We'll talk to you guys later tonight, Leafs edition, as we're taking on the Vancouver Canucks. They look to win 2 in a row. I'm hoping Travis Dermott gets to play. I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but if he does, that'd be fantastic. And hopefully, the Leafs can get a win their second straight game, and just get on a little roll heading into the All-Star break at the end of the month. And we'll also talk to you guys Raptors edition. That is Monday, as they are in Brooklyn, taking on the Nets. DeMarre Carroll and the Nets, or maybe not DeMarre Carroll. Who knows? We'll find out game day. In Brooklyn, looking to end that road trip on a perfect note and continue on a roll like they are. So we'll talk to you guys then, hoping for more wins. I love it. We'll talk to you guys then.